There we go. See how we do this here. Yeah, Scott is chilling. Good morning. Good morning, Hellfire. Good morning, everybody. Little spur of the moment stream. I was gonna stay in all day and all day tomorrow. It's starting to rain already, man. But I need a couple of things, sound things. I need a dongle. It's all about the dongle. Ah, yes, you're in Hawaii now. Good morning, sunny day. It's not a sunny day here. Looks like rain, which is just fine with me. I'm sure it's going to start pouring at least in a couple of hours. It's going to rain. It's going to rain hard. Am I gonna watch Khabib Poirier? Probably. Probably, maybe. I will watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it live. I don't know. You know, Khabib's a monster, man. You do not want to mess with him, and I have a feeling as good as Poirier is, he's going to be outmatched. Thank you very much, Hellfire. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm getting ready for the trip. I'm waiting to find out from my buddy about the hotel. We were talking about the hotels. Of course, he wants nicer than I do. I don't give a shit. As long as there's no rats and roaches, I'm fine. It can be a tiny little place. So I'm waiting to hear back from him probably later today on that. And then I'm still figuring out where to go, what to do. But I need the dongle. A lot of people were complaining about that's one of the things I need. Now, I think I have one. But I've been going through all my stuff, and I'm doing I'm going through all my stuff, and I mean, I have a full closet of stuff. I have, you know, plastic crates full of stuff. I've got 4 little crates of equipment, you know, cameras and lenses and just too much stuff. So I'm throwing stuff out. I'm putting stuff aside that I want to keep. I'm either going to get rid of it, I'm going to sell it, I'm going to give it away. The thing with the Pink Palace is you can't shoot inside the palace, which, you know, may not be a problem, but you cannot photograph or film inside, which is the case for a lot of places here, which is fine. I mean, I may still go there. I mean, because it's a place to go. It is it's supposed to be a great place to go. Hey, Johnny. But there's a lot of things that I want to do, and I have to just, you know, I have to figure out time, and I don't know the city, and, you know, so I'm not there for very long. It's only 5 days. So I don't want to figure out, I don't want to get in over my head, you know. I don't think I'll be going to a military museum. They're usually, to me, they're usually pretty boring. I'm sure I'll go to a slum area. I'll be on the river. We'll probably take a boat on the river somewhere. Go to the Pink Palace. So there are some things that I already know I want to do. I just have to figure out, you know, how long is it going to take to get to every place, how much time we're going to have, how much time we're going to need, you know, all this kind of stuff. So, but one of the things I need is I need to make sure that the sound is better, if not for anything other than, you know, I can't find the dongle. The dongle is the thing that connects to the to my iPhone 8 and allows me to plug in a microphone that's normally for an iPhone. And I can't find mine because I'm going through all my stuff, like I said, and I've looked in all the major places where I think it would be, and I can't find it, so I don't know if I still have it. The other thing is that, you know, when I was with Jono the other day, and when you're out somewhere, there's a noise level in the background, just like right now, there's a noise level. I'm not using a microphone, it's the mic on the iPhone, and, yeah, you see that? I have a Zoom H1, which the time I spent with Jono, I have the audio. I have a podcast of it, audio, and I'm gonna put that up. But it's okay for just audio, the Zoom One, because it has crossing microphones. But if you want to have 2 or 3 people sitting around and you have lav mics or, you know, other kinds of microphones set up to where each person has a mic. First of all, I don't know, but it's possible on an iPhone. Maybe with something like GarageBand or something like that. This is the thing. I don't know all that much about audio. But I do know that there is some Canon camera that lays flat. It's a video camera, but it also has multiple audio inputs. So I may be able to do something with that. I don't know. That's the whole reason why I'm here, because I don't feel like sitting at home and looking on the internet. I'd rather just go to a place, and there's 2 places, and one of them is here. So that's why I'm here today. And I thought I'll be sitting here for an hour because I wanted to go and get a coffee, and I already had one. This is the second. So that's what's up. Anybody got any information on audio? Anybody know about it? I need something like a Zoom 4 or whatever the next one is, where you can plug in. It's raining, man. Where you can plug in multiple microphones. And then at least if I do a video, I have the audio and I can sync the audio later. Understand? Anyway. Not much has happened since yesterday. I'm going to the Karali slum. I am going to go there. And I'm also going to the river, and you know. So that in itself is a day or two at least. You know, getting around, going there, getting set up, doing things, you know, getting something to eat in the area, whatever, you know. No, I don't have the dongle. What I was saying is, I know I have a dongle somewhere. I can't find it. So that's why I'm here. And in the meantime, what I want to find out is, what I want to be able to have multiple microphones so that if I'm doing a video, I'm not going to have the same problems. Like if I'm doing a video with my camera, my Fuji, or whatever I'm using, whether it's just an audio unit, I can, you know, I can plug in multiple microphones. Yeah, well, that's the thing is, you know, I know that, but the thing is I don't want something really big because, you know, let's say I'm traveling somewhere. Let's say I've got to go across town, or I'm going to go somewhere in another city and I'm going to go with somebody and we're going to sit around and shoot the shit. I don't want to have to lug around some big mixer. So I want it to be fairly compact. All right, Hellfire, you take it easy, man. Have fun. Did you talk to Lori? Guess not. I don't know how much of a lag there is, but I'd assume about 20-30 seconds. All right, where were we? I would use multiple lavs and multiple H1s. If I wanted to do that, listen, that's not what I want to do. Oh, okay. I thought you were you were on the same island for some reason. You know, one thing I've learned over the years, if you want to do something, you do it the right way the first time. You don't try to patch it together. I don't want to use multiple H1s and have everybody. I just want to have a mixer or something where I plug it in and boom. And they are compact ones. I already know that it's possible. It is possible. It's a matter of finding it. And I know the guy at Fortune, he knows what's up. That guy can. There's a little shop there. It's not little. It's actually pretty big. There's a shop there. And there are several little shops, but this guy in particular, if you need anything, you want microphones, Blue Yeti, you want the best microphones that there are, you can get them there. So the guy knows what he's doing, he knows what he's talking about. So if I need some help, if I can't figure it out myself, I'll just go there and see what he says, you know. The other thing is that I could always, if I wanted to do something with multiple people, I could always use a Rode microphone. They have the Rode wireless mics now, so I could use that. There's so many options. It's just a matter of what's the best one, what's the most cost effective, what's going to work the best, you know. I'm not trying to be super professional. I'm just trying to get the job done. And a lot of people were bitching about the audio the other day on that stream, so that's a problem. I wonder if I could use that little thing. It plugs into the phone. It's got the lightning plug, and then it's got a mic, a right and a left speaker. Maybe that would work. I don't know. Or an omnidirectional where you have one. It's like a ball that plugs in. They have those too. I don't know, you know. That's why I'm going to look. I don't feel like sitting online. I'd rather just go into a store and look. That's dripping on my head. It's birds shitting on my head. I really would like to go inside and sit inside Starbucks, but they got all kinds of music playing, and I've used the sound, what's it called? SoundHound. And SoundHound can pick it up. It knows what's playing. So if SoundHound knows, YouTube's gonna know. And I don't want any problems with YouTube. It's easy enough to have problems with them. They're like the Thai government. Seriously, they're like the Thai government. You really don't want to be in a situation where they have you by the balls. So you try to stay, you try to stay within the lines, within the boundaries. I'd say no more than 4. 4 is probably the most I will ever use. I mean, I generally don't sit with more than 2 or 3 other people. And if I was, I mean, people could double up. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do it. So I'd say 4 channels is probably the most I would need. You're the electronics guy, Fidelity. Tell me what I need. Thing is, everything's changing. They're always coming out with new stuff. So that's why I was talking about the Rode. I know Rode has them, but I think it's for one person. But maybe you can purchase additional. Maybe with that would be worth having multiple units. I don't know. That's the thing. There's a big difference between sitting like I am now. You're sitting somewhere stationary, but you're mobile. I mean, I could be sitting here with a computer or a little video camera attached to the computer, and there would be no problems. I'd be able to do it. But I'm on my phone. Now, what if I'm on my phone and I'm walking? It's going to be different. So, the idea is to get something that works in as many situations as possible. Because right now, I'm like, all right, I'm walking with my phone. I can plug a lav mic in. But aside from that, if there's somebody walking with me, forget about it, Or I'm hanging out with a bunch of people. Well, I would think portable is, fairly portable is important. I mean, what's portable nowadays? I mean, that's the other thing, That's why I really need to look at the units, and I need to, probably I'm going to have to go to Fortune because I've already seen what they have here, and for the most part, but I need the dongle, and I can get that at Mac. And I actually want to get a new charging cable because this one's going bad, and I don't want to be in Bangladesh searching for a charging cable, They have know Fortune has it. That guy at Fortune has everything. But I don't want, you know, the one thing is I don't want to buy like, you know, 4 Blue Yeti microphones. I don't need that. But this guy, I met with this guy. I don't remember his name or anything like that. It was a couple years ago. Kind of big guy. And he whipped out this camera, and the camera was flat. It was a Canon, and it was flat. And he could video, and it looked like it was just like a power bank or something. He would be videotaping people. They didn't even know he was filming them. And it had multiple inputs, which I thought was pretty cool. It was really a pretty good unit, but I don't remember the number or whatever. I don't remember what the product ID was. It's the fuzz. He's coming to get me. He's coming to take you away, haha. He's coming to take you away. They have them on. See, is there anything where I could plug into the phone, the iPhone, walk along with it, and then I've got well, see, even that would be tough. Things like Tascam, you basically say, well, I know everybody needs a lav mic. I understand that, but the idea is, you know, I guess if you're walking, yeah, you're gonna need something portable like a Wi-Fi unit, or they're gonna have to have their own unit. But it would be nice to have something that if you're sitting down, you just plug it in. You don't even know it's there. You plug it in. There's a mic in front of you, and that's it. You know. But maybe I need 2 different things. You know. So this is the thing. I got to sit down and sketch it out. I got to figure out what's available. I want to sketch it out. But for now, the dongle will help me to have better audio on my phone again, because without it, I'm stuck using the iPhone's audio microphone. There's still not many people here yet. Tascam, Zoom, they're all the same, you know. Anyway. What's today? Today's Monday? All day long. Burger King used to be open. You used to be able to go sit inside. And they didn't play music. And then they switched to 10 o'clock, 10:30. Can't go in there now. People are trying to get in. They're trying to open the door up, and they can't get in. And they're like, what happened? Same with McDonald's, but I don't know if McDonald's is still open. Schmcdonald's. That's where Tom usually goes. He goes to Schmcdonald's in the morning for his breakfast. They sell Thai food in McDonald's. They sell Thai food in Burger King. Let's see here. You see over there? Thai menu, 69 baht. They got fried chicken. They got looks like sausage. They got different kinds of fried chicken. Even here in the mall Bangkok, there's starting to be a lot more Chinese than there ever has been in the past. The chicken wings. I try not to eat at McDonald's very often, and if I do, I have a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger, something like that. Oops. Which, speaking of which, oops, what's going on with this thing? Jono he should be moved into his new apartment now. See this? This is not good. Lori, you're here. I was just saying, Jono should be moved into his new apartment. Well, yesterday. So he's probably, knowing him, he's probably up and he's running around trying to make sure everything's in place, that he has everything he needs. Your boy Hellfire Missile is over, I don't know, on one of the other islands. Forgot where he said he was. Because I asked him, did you go see Lori? Lori's a busy woman, though. Oh, is that what it is? He's on Maui? Okay. Tell you what, I am looking forward to getting out of here. Even if only for a few days. God damn it. What is that? Keep getting splattered with water. I thought it was rain. So how many days, Lori? Do you know how many days yet? God damn it. Yeah, well, 4 weeks exactly. Wow. You know, I'm a bit apathetic. I don't know how to, I don't know how else to put it. I'm a little apathetic about it, you know. Hello, Mr. Mitch. Hello, Mitch. I'm a little apathetic. It's not that I don't want to go. It's just that, you know, I'm like, another trip. You know, I just don't get that excited anymore. I don't know why. Even if you told me I was going to Africa, you know, somewhere in Africa, wherever, I'd be like, yeah, cool. But, you know, it's work. You're going, you know, you're running around, you're doing stuff. To me, it's yeah, it's an adventure, it's fun, but you know, it's hard work, man. Let's see if I can get this set up the way I want it. There we go. If it was easier to get through customs and immigration and not have to wait in lines and all other bullshit, you know. That would take a little bit of the stress away. Drive crazy, man. Fucking bus driver. "30 minutes till this place opens up." Lori, since you're on, did you see what I posted about I posted the pigs' heads and the comment that I wrote? Did you see that on Facebook? Oops. Yeah, but did you read the comment? Think you can get by with 2 mics with 2 mics? Well, yeah, each mic. Then you can use a splitter instead of a mixer. Yeah. And I know the splitters are not very much, they don't cost very much. It's a matter of the splitters going into the dongle or already having a lightning attachment and then going into the phone. That's for the phone. Where is that water coming from? Must be, oh. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if you saw what I wrote with the photo. But, you know, I was thinking about it a lot. And it's like, you make a beautiful photograph. Let's say you take a beautiful photograph. It's of a mountain, it's of a beach. And it's so beautiful that somebody goes, "Oh, wow, that's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love to look at that." Swadee Kap. Just like walking by going, and, you know, you put up a photo of some old man, you know, wrinkled face, or some old woman, wrinkled face. People are like, "Oh, it's so moving." It touches them emotionally, right? But what does it actually do aside from a fleeting emotion? I know, you know, I don't mean to get all esoterical and everything, and or, you know, sound like, you know, I don't know what, touchy-feely. But what does it really do, though? You know, long term, what does it do? What's the point? Does it make any constructive change in society for the better? And it's disheartening, which is why I put the pigs' heads up. Because, you know, you could use those pigs' heads for something, but, you know, depends on the context, of course. You know, you could use it in some market, what do you call it? an essay on the markets of Asia or whatever. Okay, yeah, I understand that. But what does it do? It gives somebody a feeling. It's like having a boner and then you lose the boner and it's gone. And it's like, okay, we had sex. It's great. Okay, now it's over. Now what? At least from sex you get a baby sometimes. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's part of it for me. Because, you know, I told you, like my mother said it, a lot of other people said, oh, you know, you need to do other things besides just the slums. And I'm like, there's a reason why I like shooting the slums. And it's not because I'm trying to exploit somebody. It's definitely not that. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, maybe that's why I enjoy it. Because I think maybe that at least if people take notice of it, they might be more apt to help or understand or relate. I don't know, you know. Just, I don't know, I was looking through my photos and I thought, what is, you know, okay, my boxing photos, yeah, they help people, you know, get an idea of what happened in the fight. The slum photos, you know, the Olympic photos, all right, well, they showed what happened in the Olympics. But now, you know, like the Olympic stuff, that's 11, 12 years ago. Some of the photos I got 30 years ago, 20 years ago. What good have they done? You know, and so that's what I was thinking. Because, and I'll tell you, I think what really got me was I was watching this video yesterday, this movie. Maybe you've seen it. It's called Virunga. It's about the mount. What are they? The mountain. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. So they do that, but that feeling, it's like, okay, it's like in most cases, you know, there's a cause, and somebody puts it on Facebook or whatever. Or on the news, it's on the news. You see something on the news and somebody goes, oh, that's so sad. A couple days later, there's something else on it. They're not even thinking about that anymore. Most people don't take any action long term. You know what I mean? So it's not that I'm saying, well, I have to take some sort of action, but the bottom line is, what's the end result? You know? And that's what's a little hard for me to wrap my head around. I was thinking about it, and I'm thought, you know, yeah, it's nice for me to go and shoot photos, and, you know, okay, maybe I sell this one and I sell that one, all right, the print, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, when I'm dead and gone, what did my photos achieve? They achieved, maybe they evoked compassion from some people, but did they make any change that was long-lasting? I guess that's my thing. Long-lasting change. What long-lasting positive change does a photograph or a video do? Videos might make some. It seems like photographs make change to a much lesser extent. That's why I said, what's the difference between a good photo? There's a good photo, which it evokes emotion, and a great photo is something that actually makes a change for the better, you know? And so I've been thinking about that, and I'm like, well, what the hell am I shooting? You know? That's why, and part of it's because I'm going to Bangladesh, and I'm thinking, how can I not shoot the slums? You know, there's got to be something I can do there. Hey, Gennaro, what's happening? Well, that's part of my point. There's very, very few. Even, I don't know if anybody knows this one, but I've talked about it before. The one where the guy was in, where was he? Sudan or Somalia? I think he was Sudan. His name was Kevin Carter. He's part of the Bang Bang Club. He took the photo of the vulture near a baby who was sitting out crying, and the vulture, you could see the vulture was like close to her. But the fact, the truth was that the vulture wasn't really close and there was people everywhere. He just shot the shot to where it looked like the vulture was, because of the depth of field and everything, the vulture looked close. Well, yeah, okay. I guess the point is that, you know, when it comes down to it, is it all for naught? All for naught, you know. I think you spelled it right. Yeah, looks like you spelled everything right. And you know, that photo, even that photo, which won a Pulitzer Prize, what did it do? You know what it did? It made the guy kill himself. You know, because he felt so bad, because people kept asking him, why didn't you help the kid? Why didn't you do anything? Why did you just stand there and take a photo instead of helping this poor baby? And what they didn't know was that there was people there to help the kid, and he just caught the shot at the right time, you know. I know it is. You know, I mean, that's why, if anybody knows who, you know, Don McCullen is, the war, you know, they consider him a war photographer. He's probably one of the greatest war photographers ever. You know, he took all these photos, and then when he was done, he said, you know, I've seen things that people, you know, should never see, and I did all this, and well, yeah, it's built my career, and it's helped me, and I've, you know, I've had an occupation, and you know, I've had a good life, and I've got to travel. He's like, at the end of the day, did they really help to change anything about the war? You know, people saw it, but did it really make any change? You know, so that's part of all of it, you know. I've been thinking about this for a long time, you know. It's like, what's it all about? Well, you know, of course, you know, seeing people die in front of you, yeah. I mean, you know, it's, getting hit with shrapnel, getting shot, all these things, they affect you, you know. You know, who the fuck are you? You know what? Get out of here, you fucking cunt. You fucking passive-aggressive piece of shit, no balls cunt. I got no patience for you. I got no time for you. Get the fuck out of here, you passive-aggressive piece of shit with no balls. Fucking trolls. Grow some balls. Grow some balls. Come, you know where I'm sitting? Come on over. Oh, wait a minute. You can't come to Thailand because you're too much of a fucking loser. I can't pay for the ticket to go there. And talk shit to his face. Get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking tired of these fucking people. That's all they do. He's gone now, though. You're gone like Donkey Kong, bitch. Been biting my tongue about this, and you know, when it comes down to it, so like someone noted on my shot, your capture brings different emotions to the viewer, and that's what it's about. Yeah, I guess. You know, that's the thing. When you think about it, what exactly is long lasting? The change that happens isn't because of one person usually. It's because of a lot of people, or you know, or whatever, you know, or because of unseen forces. This guy's got pink shoes on. That's so funny. He's got the pink shoes. I love it. Always that one. Whatever. It's a waste of fucking time. That's what bugs me. They're a waste of fucking time, these guys. They're a waste of life. Listen, all these people who are trolling, you know, I got no sympathy for them. If they all died, I wouldn't fucking give two shits. And that's coming from a compassionate person. But, you know, it's like, grow a life. Grow some balls. Grow some hair in your dick. Bunch of fucking little vaginas. Little fucking schoolgirls with... Ooh, shut the fuck up and get out of here, you twat. Watch if he comes back. Watch. Oh, Gennaro, don't make me laugh. Whatever, it could be a woman. So then, you know, she's still a twat. Whatever, I don't care. The word twat is just... is a all-encompassing word. Just like dick. Hey, you dick. I mean, you know, what's up, dickhead? You know. Could be your buddy. Or it could be some guy that, you know, cut you off in traffic. I don't know. I don't care who it is, because you know what? They got no life. They live in a fantasy world. People who are doing things, I've said this before, people who are actually doing things, they don't have time for that shit. They don't have time to troll people. I mean, really, listen, I got my life set up to where I do pretty much what I want, and I do it on my own schedule. And I still don't have time. I don't have time for that shit. People who want to do things, they do them, or they decide not to, whatever. But they take action. They are constantly in motion. People who are like these people, you know, I almost feel sorry for them, but I don't, because they need to be wiped off the internet world. You know, off the internet map. They need to be wiped right off it. Let's not get started on that negative slope, because then I'll get irritated with what's going on in the U.S. and I don't want to think about it. The best thing to do is live in your own little plastic bubble. Tiny bubbles. Live in your own tiny bubbles. What happened to Hellfire? He was here a minute ago. Oh, let's see here. He was here having... Oh, there are 4,000 slums in Bangladesh. Let me report this guy, too. So hopefully he can't abuse others. Don Ho is dead, isn't he? Didn't he pass away like 25 years ago or something? I don't know about that, but what's cooking, Lori? Well, he's paying a considerable amount. I wouldn't call it high so. He's not paying like 80,000, 150,000 a month or something like that. But he's got a nice place, and he's paying a premium for it. You don't cook, Gennaro? Seriously? I had an omelet this morning. While I was talking to Lori and Billy and I think Bruce. Another foreigner. I gotta give him a little cat, a little lucky cat. I'm gonna give him a lucky cat. You gotta learn to cook a little bit. You know, I haven't made my kids burritos for a long time. I could surprise them tonight. Just buy some tortillas. I got all the fixings at home. We got tomatoes. I had onions. I had red onions. I had regular onions. And that gives me the thumbs up again. And I'll put the camera on him. This guy over here. There we go. That guy to the left, straight ahead. Yeah, I think we have an avocado. My wife bought a couple avocados. I think we got one left. I thought you were Sweet Pea, Billy. She's got all these what's the word? She's got all these names for everybody. I thought I was Love Muffin. I forget who's who. Can't keep it all straight. This guy with the pink shoes. I couldn't pull that off, man. I couldn't pull off the pink shoes. Pink shoes. No, I can't be Fur Baby. No, I can't be that. I'm Cream Puff. Oh, thank you. Just what I wanted to be, a cream puff. I'm firm on the outside and soft on the inside. I'm a big old teddy bear, I admit it. But I tell you what, even as a cream puff, I couldn't pull off them pink Converse. A pink shirt, maybe. Anyway, the omelet I had. Get back to my omelet. Onion, red onion, garlic, a little Italian sausage with a tiny little bit of cheese in it. Some cheddar cheese. Boom. 3 eggs, fried up. Completo. It's just starting to drizzle very, very lightly. Oh, it was so good. I was gonna send a photo to Billy and Lori, but I don't want to rub their noses in it. Yeah, I told my kids I'd be making them spaghetti tonight. You know, my mother keeps trying, why don't you change your channel to a cooking channel? I'm like, you know, I go to restaurants and like, I got a bunch of food videos that I'm working on. And even that, I'm like, I don't know why, you know. It doesn't fit my image of myself. I don't want to be the, you know, Julia Child of YouTube. The grumpy Julia Child. What's bulgogi? Billy knows I can cook. He knows. I don't always make it beautiful. Sometimes. But I can cook. But my wife is a better cook most of the time. When it comes to Thai food, she's much better. Although my kids awarded me the crown on the cashew chicken. Gai pet pet ma muang. Which, since I was saying it in Thai, I think he moved over like Ekamai. I can't remember where he said he was moving. I don't remember. Ekamai, Tonglor, or where was that other place he said? I'm trying to remember, but he's in a pretty good area. I like zucchini. Cut it in half, baked with ground beef, fresh onions and garlic. Yeah, you know what? I like that. You know what I used to do, and I should start doing it again. Oh God, I don't know. I don't remember where he said he was moving, to be honest. I sent him a message this morning saying, you know, did you get all moved in? What I like to do is get like ground beef. You cook it all up. You get, like you said, the onion, you get some garlic, you get a little bit of sauce, you all mix it all together, and then you get the zucchini, you get the big zucchini. You know, you got to have the big one. And then you kind of cut it open and slice out in it, and then you put the stuff, you stuff it. You put it inside of it. Very tasty. Or you can do that with baked potatoes. You get a baked potato, you cut it open, and you stuff the baked potato with all that stuff. Yeah, you make a boat. Yeah, they're easy to make, they're fast. You can like make up the stuff, you put it in the refrigerator. You get a big potato, you cook it, you slice it open, boom, you throw the stuff in, you heat the stuff up, you throw it in. You know, 10 minutes, you got a nice meal. Wasabi. Yeah. Usually my wife will make, she'll make a bunch of food that's supposed to last all week. And she did, but now it's all gone and she hasn't made any more, so if she's not cooking, that means I am. Or it means the kids are gonna be eating noodles. Oh, it must be open now. Yeah, they're opening up in a couple of minutes. All right, let's see here. We got all kinds of people coming through. What's poke? No idea what that is. Oh, here comes the Nightbot. I thought he ran away. Everybody's going in now. What is poke? No joke, Fred Myers. You know, I got a buddy. Well, actually, he's the guy with the gallery. And he's in Italy right now. I'm so jealous. Really, I am jealous. He's in Italy, and he's visiting all these awesome places, eating all this fantastic food. I'm like, hey, man. Oh, is that what it is? Oh. Well, I like tuna. I use tuna in the baked potato. And I use it in avocado. You gotta stuff it in an avocado. Get a little tuna, some pepper, a little lemon or lime juice, a little mustard. Mix it all up, and then you stuff the avocado with it. Pretty tasty. See if that guy gives me the thumbs up. Well, we know where to go if we want good sushi here. It's not Fuji. It's where Billy's chick hangs out, or where she works. You know what I like, Lori, is mahi-mahi. Love that stuff. Love, love, love. Of course, in Florida, they call it dolphin, but then every time you say you're eating dolphin, people freak out. It's like, all right, I'll use the word mahi-mahi. I never grew up saying that word until I left Florida. Mahi-mahi sandwich. Mahi-mahi filet dipped in a wine egg, what do you call it, marinade. Then you put some breadcrumb on it. Oh, man. Fried up in butter on the skillet. Well, Mom must know how to cook it, because she used to cook it up pretty good. And then when we went out, when we were in Florida, my family's in Florida, we all had, we had conch fritters, everything I love. Key lime pie, oh my God, all those things. Now that's the stuff I miss. That's the food I miss. I miss Mom's cooking, but I miss the fish, whatever fish, especially mahi-mahi or dolphin. I miss the conch fritters. And I miss the key lime pie. Oh, I like halibut too. You guys are getting me hungry, man. I might have to go see, what's her name? Cake. I'm gonna have to go see Cake today. Of course, they won't let me film anything there now. No more filming there. They're scared the competition's gonna steal their recipes, I guess. Now we're talking Lori's language. Food is the language of love. Why don't I tell you what? If Hellfire Missile is still here, I think he should talk to Lori about food, and then the next thing you know, it's on. That's why I don't watch those, what's it called? The Iron Chef and the best of the kitchen and, kitchen, what is it, Hell's Kitchen, and the other one that's on Netflix. I can't stand watching this because I always get hungry. I'm like, that looks so good. I got to go to somewhere and get something to eat, or I got to make something, All right, all the people are in now. My biggest fan left. He walked away. When I want to grind for cheap, I go across the street to the food court. Seriously, there's a lot of cheap places here, but it's not only about, how much everything costs, but sometimes like with sushi, it's about the quality of the fish, like you said, Fuji used to have the most awesome scallops, and they were expensive. They were, you know, like it was, you get like 2 of them for like 450 baht. But they don't sell them anymore. They don't sell them the same way, which sucks. I guess our friend figured if he came back, he wouldn't last very long. So he refrained, or he refrains. See how long that lasts. Anus. Heinous anus. You're going to join the heinous anus club if you're a troll. What is this guy? Dude's got a gnarly beard on him. You know, that's like a step below Chowderhead. About 10 steps below Chowderhead. The heinous anus. What is this guy doing? He's like looking into the trees. He's some homeless guy. He's looking into the bushes. Maybe he's looking for a place to crash. I don't know. He's not hurting anybody. Maybe he's enjoying the fauna. Which I could see that too. Although all you have to do is walk right over here, and there is the nastiest, stinkiest, most foul-smelling canal in all of Thailand. Oh, what was that? You know, I've never seen somebody in Thailand take a dump right on the street. I have, however, seen a guy take a dump in Myanmar on the street. I was walking over to the market to where, remember, Billy, when we went to Dala, we went on the ferry and we went across, and there's a market right next to the place where you go in to get the tickets to the ferry. As Nando and I were walking into the market, we had to stop, and the guy had a sarong on, his what do you call it, longji, and he just walked up against the aluminum fence, walked right up, turned around, lifted his longji up, let it go. That's sad, man. That's pretty sad, really. I mean, don't they have porta potties? Don't they have anything like that anywhere? Like where everybody can go and shit if they have to? Like strategically placed throughout the city? Now I got a little story. Yesterday, where did I go? What did I have to do yesterday? Well, I did the stream, I did my errands, and then as I was going home, I'm sitting on the song towel, and again it hit me. I was like, oh man, my stomach. And I swear to you, I wasn't even in the song towel. I was walking across the street, and it hit me, and I was like, oh man, I gotta hit the head, you know? I walk across the street, and I'm back in that mode again where I'm like, clenching my cheeks together, and I'm thinking to myself, hopefully the song towel will be there. I won't have to wait that long. I don't want to have to use the toilet in Happy Land. And so the guy is there. Honey buckets, oh lovely. The guy is there with the song towel, and it's one of the drivers. You know, some of the song towel drivers, you trade it's inexpensive, but when they drive, it's either their vehicle is a piece of shit or they don't know how to drive. They jump on the gas and then they step on the brake really fast and old ladies go flying, that kind of shit. So I'm sitting there and there was nobody in the Songtao, so I'm thinking to myself, this guy's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for the Songtao to get full. I'm gonna be sitting here clenching my cheeks together for the next 15 minutes. But like 30 seconds later, man, he turns on the thing and he starts driving down the street, but he starts hitting every bump and stopping and starting. So I'm jerking all around and my stomach is doing whirlies, and I'm thinking to myself, what would happen if I just let her rip? I thought, who would know? Well, he probably wouldn't know because he's sitting up in the front in the cab. There's nobody there. We didn't pick anybody up. I thought the only person who's gonna maybe will know is the lady who's serving Quitio across the street from my house. She might see me go running in with stuff rolling down my legs or something. I don't know. So I was like, no, that's not an option. You know, I don't want to have to. I'm gonna have to try to hold it. So I mean, I was literally gritting my teeth. And I was like, what was it that I ate? And then when it came out, I realized, well, it was the spicy Korean chicken. You know, my wife buys the garlic, the soy, and the spicy. And I bought some spicy chicken, and then she had some left over, and I had eaten it the night before, and I was like, too much spicy chicken, man. And fortunately, I made it. But I had to run in. And my kids were home. I had to tell them, nobody's in the can? Well, I saw Nicholas. Nobody's in the can? No, okay, get out of my way. And then, of course, oh God. Alex was doing the dishes because I yelled at him and I told him, make sure, this 2 days you've been like doing the dishes halfway. I said, get them dishes done. If I come home and those dishes aren't done, I'm going to be pissed. Just like Nicholas, I told him, you know, don't forget my laundry outside, bring it in. If it starts raining, you got to bring it in. But I want you to bring it in anyway when it's dry and fold the clothes. You know, he's got all kinds of clothes. We had all kinds of clothes. So fold my clothes, fold your clothes. Get it done. So, of course, when I'm finished, Alex is like, did you buy the spray? Did you buy the spray? I'm like, yeah, I got 2 cans of it. And I started to walk away. Like on purpose. I was like, I finished it and I walked out and I started walking. Yeah, I bought it. I started to walk away and he goes, hey, use it, spray. I'm like, why? What's the matter? Poor Alex. Oh God. He's like, you want me to finish the dishes? Spray. Oh man, this is horrible. Oh God. It's a show about nothing. Oh, it could be the show about poo also. Who was it? Bruce, I think, requested or said, oh, you've got to read from the poo book now. Yeah, this is my lasting accomplishment in life. I made chowderhead videos and I made people laugh with talk about poo. Yeah, just what I want to be remembered for. I like to think I'm a little deeper than that, like intellectually. Japanese liquid drops? What are those? Never heard of them. Really? Wow. Maybe they have them at the little Japanese store here. Are they expensive? Because if they're more than like 90 baht, they won't have them. Well, I try to say that every time I'm done, but people disagree. And, well, I hate to say this, but do they work anywhere else? Really? So, do they have any that, you know, like, that are like, what do you call it, suppositories? So that you will never smell down there? No, when I say lasting contribution, you know, I know we're joking now, but I'm serious when it comes to the photographs and like videos. Okay, some videos, I'm sure they've made a lasting impression and done things to people, but very few people, especially now, remember one particular photo. That hover between your cheeks and the water is plenty of... Oh, man. This is my life. I've got to change my life. I'm ready to go to Somalia. Or Chad. Or wherever. I'm ready. Oh man, that chick is puffing away. Ooh. Somebody might. Oh, somebody. I'm not going there. I'd like to try those Japanese drops. Maybe I could go in and ask them. I'll go in today and ask the Japanese place. The place that sells all the Japanese stuff. Do you have Japanese drops? Yeah, but you know what? I might have to do a video looking for Japanese drops in the mall Bangkok. Oh man. And I'll tell the girl, so when you shit and you drop in the little, well, before you shit, you drop in the little Japanese drops, and then, you know, keep my men, shit doesn't stink. I'm sure that would go over real well. They'd be laughing their asses off. Most girls would laugh. Or they look at you and go, they'd either laugh or give you the stink face. And in my case, they'd probably laugh. Oh, I needed that little chuckle. Starting to get a little too serious. Really? So now he's filthy rich, that guy. Earning money in perpetuity on some licensing deal. Bastard. Maybe I need to do that. I need to figure something out. Does it smell like flowers, or does it just eliminate the smell? Same old? I mean, you know, I've done like 1,500 videos, and, you know, I don't know how many of them are here, but not that many. I've done them from inside of Starbucks, outside of Starbucks. No scent, huh? Wow. There's got to be like the second drop where it smells like lemon or something like that. And there's no overlay. It's not like lemon over poo like when you spray. I'm surprised they haven't been able to figure out some kind of a chemical method of doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Andy. You can smoke. The law is 5 meters away, so you can smoke on this little, the little area over here where everybody sits down. You can smoke there. In fact, the girl, you can't see her, but she's to my right, sitting down. She was just puffing away on one, and that's legal, I guess. Can't smoke in your house, though. Oh, she's still smoking. Big time. Smoking's a nasty habit. Potpourri. Oh, yeah. Well, we've gone about as far as I want to go with this. I feel like a very poor man's Jerry Springer talking about this subject. What is it? Didn't he become the mayor of Cleveland or something like that? Whatever happened to him? Another copper. Alright, I think that's enough about that. Man, it's nasty. That's like, you know, hey, truth bombs. You put your, you know, you got the sink right next to the toilet. You got a little thing that holds your toothbrush, and you put it in there. You take a dump. You stand up, you know, you do your business, clean off or whatever, spray the bum gun, and then, you know, you get up and you flush the toilet, and guess what? Poo particles are on your toothbrush. Gennaro, you see, this is what happens when people come to Thailand, or when they are desperate to come to Thailand. Some people, they lose it all. They start thinking about pooing, and, you know, the difference in poo here is that most people use water, not they don't use some sandpaper to clean their ass off, which is what it's like now. When you haven't used the toilet paper for a long time, and then you use toilet paper, it's like having sandpaper going over your ass. Believe me. They're the big thing, but you know, you really shouldn't use wipes here, because the plumbing can't help it, you know. You could have skipped that part, Mr. Mitch. Get to the good stuff. Where is he now? Oh, wow, that far back? Are you shitting me? That far back? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What's this? What's this about the coffee? Listen, I'm sorry, but if you enjoy real coffee, the coffee in 7-Eleven is generally shit. If you want an espresso and you want to do something like put some sugar in it, it's not that bad. But a lot of the street vendor stuff, forget about it. That stuff is shit. Unless you get the real coffee. If you're talking about like fucking 3-in-1, not good. No one cares about the plumbing. Wipes is where it's at. Well, yeah. Listen, I used to tell the story. I don't remember. My wife could tell me again, but she had this friend who, when they were in school, she would she had something like 100 baht a day, and she would give her boyfriend like 50 baht, and she would have 50 baht, and with that money, she would get a coffee and some rice, and then a little thing of chicken, and that'd be like 25 baht, and then she would get a dinner, and it was like, you know, some noodles or something like that for 25 baht, and that's what she lived off of. Her and her boyfriend lived off 100 baht a day for food. Listen, I'm not into this 7-Eleven shit either. I've had it there, and it's okay in a pinch. But if you compare it to a good coffee, Illy, Ethiopian coffee, Hawaiian, Jamaican, it's shit. Seriously, even some Thai coffee, whatever they're using, I don't know what it is, but a lot of times it's been. I've tried it a few times, and only once, and that was the last time I had it over by Buang Kum Park. That was the only time the coffee was drinkable. The rest of the time I was like, this is shit. And the 3-in-1, I mean, you know, again, it's okay in a pinch. But if you want real coffee, forget about it. Well, listen, I tried to have I tried to have a caramel coffee at a coffee club, and they put in the stuff, it's the syrup that's the caramel, not real caramel. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I couldn't believe it. At the coffee club, they didn't know how to make a caramel coffee, a caramel macchiato. Ridiculous, man. If you're gonna make a coffee shop, you need to know how to have coffee, how to make it. Where would I say? I would say Vietnam has the best coffee. Yeah, like Lori said. In Bangkok, see, there's not a lot of places that I consider memorable. There was the place Illy, there was the Segafredo place that I went. That's at like Villa Market or something. And what else? The one, see, I remember the stuff in Cambodia. And I think, Billy, didn't we go to that place, Pop's Cafe? Didn't we go together to Pop's Cafe, the Italian place? That was where I got the Segafredo. The coffee club has good food, has good desserts, and their espresso is good. But their caramel macchiato was shit. I couldn't believe it. They used syrup. Maybe it was the person in charge. I don't know. Yeah, Starbucks Reserve has some good stuff. That I will admit. But so far, I think the best coffee that I've had is in Vietnam. Can't beat the egg coffee, the caramel coffee, the durian coffee, the otter shit coffee, or whatever it was. The weasel coffee, that's what it was. Otter shit. I'm still dying to try the elephant shit coffee. I may have to go up there and do a little mini documentary on the elephant shit coffee. Yeah, I want to go back to Vietnam, but I got, you know, I got things to do. I got places to go, and I got to squeeze it in. You know, Bangladesh. That's in, what? What's today? Today is not the 29th. How come my watch is saying... Oh, I must have hit something. Son of a bitch. What's today? The 26th here? Bastard. Yeah, I think it's the 26th. So what's that? 5 days. 8 days. I'm out of here. I kind of feel like Bangladesh is the minor leagues for going to the Congo. Shit, it doesn't work. Oh, you bastard. That sucks. What time is it? It's got to be 10:30 now. Oh, you motherfucker. Now I gotta go all the way around here. Alright, it works. 9 p.m. it would be... What time is it? Yeah, it'd be 11 p.m. here. But it's not the 30th. I gotta... Somehow I hit my watch and there we go. What's today? The 26th? Right? The 26th? Okay. All right, I think this is, so it's 11:03, 11:04. What the fuck's going on now? There we go. Now it's working. Anyway, man, where is that water coming from? It looks like there's a, like it's coming from an air conditioning duct up there or something, or drain thing or whatever, but it's dropping right on me. Anyway, it's about time to go in, get stuff done. I got shit to do. I also need to look at a stabilizer. Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Mitch. Thanks for letting me know that. Again, I get hit. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that was funny as long as it's me. If it was you, you'd be like, going, what the fangulo? I'm gonna remember where I was going. Well, I'm whining about it and it's water. Actually, I'm not whining. I really don't care, but I just was curious to know where it's coming from. Anyway, stabilizer. I have the gimbal. They came out with the Osmo 3 gimbal. That's for the phone. But I have a stabilizer for my camera, but it's one of the ones where you hold with one hand, and it doesn't work all that great. It's not very good. And they have the kind where you put on your shoulder, and then that way it's a lot more stable, and you can hold it with two little hand grips. So I wanted to look at those, and the audio thing that I was talking about, the dongle. Wanted to look at the dongle. So, yeah. Big stuff to do. Big stuff. Just carrying on a conversation with himself. Wow. So anyway, big shout out to my Patreon patrons, members of my website, all those people who contribute and all that good stuff. You know, yada, yada, yada. Please click like. I'm in a daze, man. I'm trying to think of what I'm doing, where I'm going first. Please click like. Please click, you know, share, all that good stuff. Well, don't click share because it's not going to be shared. But please click like, leave a comment, whatever, you know. Yeah, I don't know about the Osmo Pocket. I'm not convinced on that yet. You know, those are great for like run and gun kind of situations. You know, you don't want people seeing you, or you're out in the street and you want to be lightweight, and you know, that's great for that. But you really need both, you know. Or you need something a little bit better. I mean, you know, if you want to make better stuff, like I do want to make better. I want my especially the sound. The sound is the most important, because without the sound, your video can be shit. But people want to hear the sound. They want to hear what people are saying, and especially if I'm doing some kind of a conversation with somebody, or an interview, or whatever, you know. Which is why when you're driving down the street like a tuk-tuk, and the wind is blowing, and you know, you're talking, and then nobody can hear what you said, it's just a waste, you know. I have no energy to waste. I have no time to waste. I don't want to waste any more of anything, you know. That thing hit me right on the head. Oh, I wonder what, now the Japanese festival is over, I wonder if they have something, what else they have going on. They probably are like, they're probably doing something like a bra and underwear sale, or a Levi's sale, or something. They always do that. All right, Gennaro, you take it easy. I'll talk to you again whenever. I don't think I'll be streaming for the next couple days. I said that yesterday, but now I mean it. Appreciate it. And yeah, I guess that's all. Anybody else here, if it's really important, that wants to say something? I didn't think so. Because this is a show about nothing. Oh, God. All right, Andy, you take it easy. All right, I got to go. Till next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Jerkana. We'll close out on that wonderful, enlightening, informative comment. Thank you very much. See you later.